I thought I told you, nigga. Yeah. Bitch, shoot at the target, don't miss. Calling for the fix. Hello, get the fuck on my phone, we don't snitch. Wee. Shit, swaggy shit. Swear, I cannot afford to commit.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Janaile, for those of you that didn't know, and in today's video I will be showing you guys how I apply my acrylic. So those of you that follow me on my Instagram, if you don't follow me, go ahead and do that. I could go really too, because I did start a new account, so I suggest that you follow that one instead of the old one. But as I was saying, those of you that follow me on Instagram know that I am a self-taught nail technician, so this is in fact the most highly requested video on my channel. But before we get into the tutorial, we need to speak, and this is going to be a very long speak, so get comfortable. The first thing I want to say is that in the video I did not do the nail on my own nail, and I feel like it wasn't as informative as I would have loved it to be. So if you guys would love to see a video where I apply the acrylic directly on my nail, please do comment down below. But if this video was helpful for you, please also comment down below, because I need that kind of feedback. I did use this practice nail that I got from Planet Nails. Practice finger, man, I call it so many different things. In the video I called it a practice hand, but it is obviously a finger. So I got this practice finger from Planet Nails at R7, you guys. And also, if you are a first timer and you would like to know where to get all of your products, I strongly, heavily, with everything in me, recommend that you check Planet Nails out. I will put their website down here right now. So yeah, their products are very cheap and they're very good. Let me not say cheap, let me say affordable. Now, the products are very affordable, and the products are 10 out of 10 would recommend. I do use different types of products. I use Bling Girl, I think, in the video. Those are the products that I got Dragon City, and honestly, Planet Nails is the way to go, in my opinion. This is not a sponsored video. Oh man, maybe one day we'll be speaking sponsored videos, manifestation of the day or whatever. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah, in the video I also didn't I couldn't file the nail properly because I stuck it on. I had to stick it on with press stick because I cannot like glue a nail on here. So there was just like so many things that I couldn't show you guys in this video. So please guys, if this video was not helpful at all to you, please just comment below so that I can make a video. I did not want to do the nail on my actual nail because we're in lockdown, and I couldn't, like, honestly, I'm not in the mood to be this girl right now. I just want to parlor and, you know, bring myself towards myself and just relax. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did not show that last part of the nail process where I file the nail and then also put the top coat, and I'm realizing it now, and it's just like, who? But the top coat I use is also from Planet Nails, and you just file the nail, apply the top coat, put on the UV light, and you're done. That is if it is a gel top coat. If it is a water-based top coat, you can just apply it and wait for it to dry, probably like 2 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever, it'll be dry and you're good to go. And with acrylic application, you do not necessarily need a UV light, because you only need a UV light for gel nail polish or gel polish or whatever they call it. You don't need a UV light to dry acrylic. You don't need a UV light to dry your water-based top coat, like I said. So it is not a necessity, but if you would like to get one, you can get one, go Planet Nails, or you can even check some out on takealot.com. So I think I have covered everything that I would have loved to cover. So yeah, let's get into the tutorial. So the first thing I'm gonna do is grab my cuticle cutter and use it to cut my cuticle. This step should not be painful, not at all. I know it looks a bit harsh, but it should not be painful. And if you are feeling some type of pain during this step, you need to stop and rather use a cuticle pusher to push the cuticle rather than to like remove the thingies, the dead skin because it's not supposed to be painful, I swear. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're gonna take our, what's this thing called again? Buffer, and we're just gonna remove the shine on our nail. If you do have a nail file that has a harsh side and a less harsh side, you can use the less harsh side to just remove the shine. We're not trying to file the nail down or anything, just removing the shine, and then we wipe with whatever you've got to wipe. I don't have a nail brush, so I just improvise, and that is how the nail is looking. Zero shine. This is just so that the glue can sit on your finger nicely without like falling off or whatever. And then now we're gonna fit the tip on the finger. I just took a smaller tip, so I'm taking another one now, and then we're fitting it on the finger, and then after this we're supposed to glue it. I'm not gonna do that because, like I said, I'm not trying to have any nails right now during lockdown. Okay, so this next part I will be explaining how to do it, and I will not be showing you guys because, like I said, I am not trying to have nails while we're in lockdown. So I really hope that you guys will understand. But yeah, I glue the nail using my nail glue. You can use any glue. The one I use is from Planet Nails. And then I cut the tip into my desired length using my tip cutter, nail cutter, whatever it's called. You can use a nail clipper, still works the same. And then I use my Bling Girl hand file to shape into my desired shape. After this, I use my primer and I apply this on the little part of my nail that's still there and not on the tip. And then afterwards, I use my tip blender to blend my tip and the nail. So I just apply this where the nail and the tip meet. So now I have my practice hand that I bought at Planet Nails for 7 rand, you guys. But anyway, I stuck my nail tip on with press stick, and then I'm going to be filling my monomer into this empty glass container, and then I am going to be filling my acetone in a container, and that acetone nkare e shota e mara maybe ndim or wrong. And then so that's just the container of my day cream that was finished. So I just rinsed it and then I used it as a container. So I fill the acetone into that container, and this is the acrylic brush I'm going to be using, which is the number 12. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, it's hard, ne? So I use the acetone as a brush cleaner. So I stick it in there for a few minutes, and then you will see the magic. Okay, can you see? Wow. So I am going to be using my white acrylic from Bling Girl. Yay. This is not promo, whatever. So I bring my monomer closer, I stick my brush into the monomer and then into the acrylic, and I make sure that a ball, like I just literally wing this, but I'm going to try and explain it. I make sure that a ball forms. So as you can see, I discarded of that ball that I thingy there, because the acrylic is very small and I needed to like pick it up, tilt it so that all the product goes to one side of the bottle or the container, and then I've got like a biggish nyana ball that I can work with. So I just apply that, and I've started applying on the middle of the nail. So I think it's called the core something, but that's where I start. And then you just keep dipping your brush into the monomer so that your acrylic will be easier to work with, because it does dry quite fast, and dipping your brush into the monomer does make it a lot more manageable. So you just, you get in there, man. Like, I literally just wing this part, and I hate it so much because this is what you guys wanted to see the most, the acrylic application, and I don't have a formula for it. I just do. Now for the cuticle area, now you must be very careful. Now, I'm going to bring this closer so you can see. There we go. You just be very careful. That's all I can say. Just be careful. And then you bring the acrylic down to the tip. I want to call it the tip. I hope you understand. And then you just keep adding until you're happy with the amount of acrylic you have on the nail. But please don't clutter it and then it looks too much. Don't do too much. Just enough. So as you can see, this nail looks decent already, but it's too bumpy. And if you're going to file down this amount of acrylic, you're probably going to file down a lot of acrylic, and then you won't have much acrylic left to show, like in the end of everything, after you've done filing and all of that good stuff. So I just added some more, and you just add until you're happy. But like I said, don't do too much. Okay, so once you're done with applying the acrylic and you're happy with how everything's looking and the acrylic is looking thick enough, you let it dry. This is how to test to see if the acrylic is dry. So after being sure that your acrylic is dry, you're just gonna file down, and as you can see, the nail is looking a bit bumpy and rough. So you just file it down and you reshape it, and you just make sure that it's perfect. I couldn't really do this part properly because I did stick on the nail with press stick, but I did try my best to like get in there and do as much as I could, but still, like, I still couldn't.